Hello, sir. Good evening. Today I want to submit demo one about payment integration system. So I should be explaining points. First point: whenever whenever merchant offers product or service, merchant should merchant accepts that like end customer to come check out cart page. End customer to check out cart page so that so that the user will pays the user will pay to different types of payments. So the actual business problem starts from why every merchant who sells a product or service need payment capability. A merchant offers a product or service. The end customer reaches to the cart or checkout page. To complete the purchase, the customer should make a payment. Without payment, there is no business for the merchant or so customer also. So what I am telling, there must be a payment. Second point is customer expectations. Customer expectations or checkout page should be multiple payment options. That's only should be multiple payments option. Payment options. Payment options like cards, like credit cards or debit card. Another thing, net banking. Also, another thing, UPay is the main in India. We use another and wallets. I think any etc. So these types of the user will pay every transaction or every in the world. If a customer does not find any preferred payment according to him, there will be the customer will not able to unable to process it further. So the merchant should give a many options. So merchant should challenge us offering many payment options, offering offering many payment options, many payment options. It's not a simple to him. So you should try to look at on his own business or he is doing his code. It's not valuable to him. To support all the options, merchant should integrate with multiple payment systems like different APIs, different securities, and so on. So the core insight what I am telling about is payment integration is not just about coding. It's also it includes security, regulator compliances, and many more functions that I am not well aware about it. Future, I will try to showcase my skills. So the only solution is the only solution is the merchant should integrate with payments PSPs so that he is not dependent on any code or something, so that it will only take the multiple microservices officer, so that it will integrate with the client and merchant and PSP services. So example PSPs, example Stripe, PayPal, and many are there. Square, like this. What they do, what PSP can do. PSP providing multiple payment options. They will provide multiple payment options. They will provide multiple payment options. Handle very securely. That's also point. Handle security and many tasks, many functionalities. And offer single integrate point. That's merchants integrate once and get many payment options. So the next point is merchant should have integrate payment methods by not only one PSP. What I am saying in merchant perspective, the merchant the merchant system is microservice based. So each business function has its own service. Services are independent and loosely coupled. Payment integration has separate microservice. Payment integration should not live inside core merchant services. That's a very big issue. So we can create Stripe provider service. So we can create Stripe provider service. Is very important. What this Stripe API? It handles the create payment. It handles create payment, comma, redirect to hosted checkout. Webhooks we use, this means failure or success. First of all comes success, then only failure. Oh, I'm sorry. Another thing, refunds. If any issues comes, refunds. Merchant system only talks to payment service, not Stripe directly. So there is a one risk about this merchant system or merchant to the merchant. Future scalability problem. What I am saying is, if Stripe prices increases means Stripe does not support this local payment or business want to PSPs, whatever, they will detect some more charge. So the merchant will keep on adding more complexity or more maintenance. So Then architectural solution of payment system. So we have payment integration system. What that more complexity, more coupling or harder testing maintenance, many increases chances of where a user can try to put out his checkout page become successful in a head attack. So it becomes more hard to for merchant. So we design a separate payment integration system where the payment team and payment platform, which integration system architectural point standard interference about this common API. So we call what happens. So Stripe price increases means there will be many issues to merchant. He will he will not handle that type of cases. So he uses one of microservice. So microservice. So he can or she can handle perfectly. So before entering to the topic, I used to say that payment flow, how a payment flow works. Let me open another tab and payment flow. Payment flow. This payment flow is many types. Step by step, you can follow. User clicks. User clicks pay now. Second thing, front end. Front end send request. Front end send request to backend. Backend send request to or backend should not send. Backend calls API. Also API like create payment, and then the gateway between the gateway means the two APIs calls. It returns payment session or ID. Payment that's okay. Payment session or ID. Fifth point. After that, user completes his payment. Completes his payment through a gateway through, through the gateway page. Sixth point, gateway then success or failure, success, failure, callback. After that, backend verifies the payment. Verifies the payment. Then order confirm. That's the last step. Everyone knows. Order confirm. These are all the steps We integrate every day through a merchant or client. There are types of redirector based, user directed through a gateway page, and like Razorpay and sorry, like Roger, Razorpay, many other checkout pages. By diagrammatic, I can show this payment. Let me go to Excel raw here. Let me draw. Take merchant or client system. Merchant client. In that merchant offers many payments like product. This product. This product is only a service. What he's providing should pay, reach to the user. He will use a card or UPI or wallet, wallet or crypto coins, crypto coins, another net banking, etc. That's what in the front end we see. So these will go to the PSP page, payment service provider. It will talk to the PSP. So this PSP what means like PayPal, Stripe, like it will process card process via, it will checks validates like that. I did not draw this. There is no user. This is user. Simply don't mind. My laptop is so bad, so it's not good. Let me back. Yes, you understand? This is the what. So merchant account. Through merchant account, it will go through PSP. It will check fraud or anything. It will check fraud check. Okay, fraud check. It will check fraud check. After that, it will process to the bank. It will process to the bank. Bank. Then the bank also checks this card is valid or amount is there, deduction must be happen. This all will check by the bank. It will contact to the it will checks, and after that it will issue the, it will issue what this amount is want to send. After that it also validates and sends to merchant page. This is what the merchant flow or PSP payment gateway integrate process. There comes now another thing. Stripe integration. How Stripe integration work together? using PSP, payment service provider, service provider, payment service provider. So we will integrate with the Stripe checkout page. We will not to create anything. The Stripe integration already given checkout page. In that we have to copy this URL and go to that, and we will know how to use that. We'll go to the Stripe integration checkout page. Stripe integration checkout page. Let me go to Chrome once. Yeah, it's only how checkout works. Learn how to use checkout, how collect payments. Let me see. Yeah, this one. It's client send information. Whenever client send information to create checkout session page, it will go to the Stripe API first and calls this create payment page and returns to the server. After that, it will redirect it to the customer. What? User to the URL to checkout page, checkout session page. To that, he completes payment and return back to the application. He will whatever the merchant will providing, he will get and in the fulfill payment. This is how a payments will be done in checkout page. How this will, I will see. You go this one. Checkout create session. There, yeah, there only. Create session page. This is the one we have to copy in Postman or test this one. In this, we have added like so many code. It's a JSON format. You can see that. How to copy this one. We copy this one, and after that we also see this authentication errors and many of things that will come under this checkout page only. We will not to write anything like that. Yeah, here come return URL, success URL, mode. This all will come. That's all. Stripe given all things. We will use them firstly, and after that we will try to integrate. Payment integration system will receive webhook and inform the final status to the merchant system. The merchant will check the final status according to issue to product the end system. What I means, if failed, then we'll ask the customer. When two applications want to before that I want to say about something. What is Windows Stripe API? So Stripe API. Stripe API means when two applications talks each other, we call it as APIs. When two systems are communicating, then we say like HTTP to HTTP, not like HTTP, HTTPS. Then it is called web APIs. Web APIs. Web API is also called as web service. That's we are web API also called as web service. Web services. So there are some standards. One is REST standard. REST standard. Another one is OAP. So SOAP standard. And another gRPC. First, we will talk about REST standard. What REST standard means? It will contain REST APIs, RESTful web services that we talked about that above. So, in the terms of understanding API, web APIs, SOAP standards, there is many lot to say about that. Try to discuss about one thing. This is API. The Stripe API organized REST over the predictable JSON response from the encoded. What is encoded means? This is only that JSON response. This is the JSON response. This all given. This one. You can use the Stripe API test mode. What is meant by test mode? I will see. Which does not affect your live data. So it's a test data and live data. We will use in test data how API key use authenticate whether the request is live mode or test mode. This is the Stripe login. Once I will log in, I will show you. The Stripe API does not support bulk updates. That's all we want. We will first log in. We will log. Try to log in. Asking something. What happened means I just did not log in. Now I log in. Here comes one thing. This one. This is test mode. Dashboard of test mode about Stripe. We will come here developers options. We call API keys. Here, this is the key which I have. I will try to modify another time. You will not use, you will not share to anyone. This is the secret key. It will expire in 70 days, like it is showing. I have also, I downloaded test mode. I will show. Where this one. It not showing. Okay, here developers also. Here blocks. This is all I have done in many checkout sessions. This is the JSON format which comes what you, if we call this one. So I created like that. Again, I will show how it works. I will go to first Postman. This is create session. Here, just only I took that one checkout session page and I posted this one. After that, in what this will all comes according to this. After that, when I try to give this user, it will also generate this one. Okay, let me close this one. run how it works. Let me open first. What I means, I just created this dashboard. After that, this is I created this test mode. After that, I downloaded the Postman, set up and log in with Gmail free account. It's a API testing backend developer. So I done this thing. We need merchant type. We will use that again next demo 2 sessions. Thank you.